Hi, my name is Ashlyn, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why you should support the organization of Girl Scouts. Now, as a lifelong Girl Scout and the daughter of a current Girl Scout leader, I am very familiar with the organization, what they do, and why they are super important in the lives of young girls. So I'm sure that most of you have heard of Girl Scouts, you know what it is, but most people think they know what it is, and they're actually quite wrong about what it actually is and does and provides for young girls. Girl Scouts actually provides a lifelong supply of leadership experiences, social experiences, and business experiences that girls cannot get anywhere else. Now, girls involved in Girl Scouts have more leadership experience than many other girls and boys that are not involved in the organization. About 78% of Girl Scouts can say that they have had at least one leadership experience not through school, whereas only 44% of other children can say that. Girl Scouts are also more likely to consider themselves leaders as opposed to other girls and boys. 64% of Girl Scouts would consider themselves a leader, whereas 52% of regular children would consider themselves leaders. Not only does Girl Scouts provide leadership experiences, but it helps girls recognize their strengths and things they can do well, become a better team member, and get to know people in their schools and communities. Girl Scouts puts girls together in a group of people that they might not have otherwise talked to and forces them to be friends. It teaches girls how to be friendly with people that might not be their favorite. It teaches girls how to be more social, how to be more accepting of people that are different than them, and it teaches girls how to overall be nicer, friendlier, more social people. Girl Scouts as a whole and the experience they provide also pushes girls out of their comfort zones on the daily and challenges them in ways that they would not otherwise be challenged in their normal lives. Girl Scouts helps girls learn to not avoid things that are hard for them and makes them better students. Girls who are not challenge seekers, aka who tend to avoid doing things that are hard for them, are less likely to feel scholastically competent and academically engaged. Cooperative learning and girl-led experiences in Girl Scouts help girls become stronger challenge seekers. This also allows girls to tackle goals and do things that scare them in life, go out of their comfort zones, and achieve what they would most likely want to achieve in life rather than being scared of ambition. Now, this is all the things that Girl Scouts provides for girls. And I know that everyone supports Girl Scouts, but Girl Scouts does not actually have as much physical support as people like to think they do. Now, I know that everyone thinks the Girl Scouts get a majority of their money from cookie sales, which they do get money from cookie sales, but not as much as you would think. The $4 that you spend per box of cookies is not going to the girls. The girls are getting about 5 to 10 cents per box of cookies that you buy. Most of that money is going towards the manufacturers and the distributors of those cookies. Now, yes, the Girl Scouts are making money, but they are not getting the entirety of the money you are spending. If you are only buying cookies to support the girls, the $4 is better spent put into the donation bin that is on the table at every Girl Scout cookie booth. If you like the cookies, by all means continue to buy them. The girls love it, and it is great for their leadership experience. It teaches them business ethics, it teaches them money management, it teaches them goal setting, it teaches them decision making, it teaches them people skills, it teaches them a plethora of things. Please continue to buy cookies from Girl Scouts. However, also, if it is within your budget, consider donating to the troop. Everything the troop does for these girls does not come free, and since Girl Scouts is a non-profit organization, the girls need to pay for their own things. Most of the time, these expenses would come from the troop. However, like I just said, the troop is not getting that much money from the cookie sales. To make a significant amount of money, the troop would need to sell thousands of boxes, which is just not realistic for every young girl. Now, every year the girls pay dues, maybe about $40 per girl to be involved in the troop, but that also doesn't go a long way. The troop really relies on monetary donations from the public to do everything that they do with these girls. Now, let me just give you a few statistics that prove that Girl Scouts provides girls with everything that they need to succeed in life. About 90% of all female U.S. astronauts were Girl Scouts, 80% of all female tech leaders were Girl Scouts, 76% of all female U.S. senators were Girl Scout, and 100% of female secretaries of state were Girl Scouts. That is all in this handout that I'm about to give you. That also gives you plenty of other statistics about why Girl Scouting is super duper important and why it needs your support. Now, if you cannot donate monetarily, there are a few other things you can do. If you are female, I'm sorry that this includes males, you can volunteer for Girl Scouts, you can do Girl Scout camps, you can become a Girl Scout leader. If that is not something you're interested in, you can advocate for Girl Scouts. You can simply tell people everything it is. If you know people with daughters, convince them to get their daughters involved in it. If you ever have children in the future, please consider putting them through it. It is such an important lifelong experience that really has benefited at least me in many more ways than one, and I would not be the same person today if it wasn't for Girl Scouts. If you cannot donate monetarily, support. If you cannot support, encourage. And I really hope that you will consider supporting Girl Scouts. So thank you so much.